I've been working with CBRE since August 2015, which may make it sound like I've only been with CBRE a short period of time. I was in CBRE in the Middle East in 2004, where myself and Nicholas McLean, the current MD, sat together trying to work out how we can create a business for the Middle East. And I'm lucky to say that I've come back. So I did that 2004 till I think 2008, 2009, and had the pleasure to come back. So I've been with CBRE probably 5 or 6 years in total now. Since leaving CBRE, almost like giving birth to a child, you know, I watched it grow, and actually, and sometimes quite envious in terms of how the business has gone from strength to strength. So, always watching from the side, both as a client, as a competitor, it was always somewhere that, you know, I always felt home and always wanted to come back. And, you know, certainly Nick McLean, the MD, is still here, still looks the same, still the same business mentality, and it was a very easy decision for me to come back. And the team has grown. Now, you know, a number of different nationalities, and it's actually a very pleasurable place to come back to. So I was waiting for the right time, and hopefully we found it, and certainly pleased to be back. I think one of the most important things I tell people about CBRE is that as an international business, we treat everybody the same. So it doesn't matter whether you're a small investor, a small individual, all the way up to the biggest pension funds you can imagine. So one of the biggest things I tell people is we give a fully international service to everybody, regardless of where they sit in the real estate sphere. And hopefully we protect their investment, we mitigate their risk, but we maximize their value. So the biggest reason to trust us is not just our local expertise, our regional expertise, but it's our global platform that we're fully linked into. It's not a franchise. We are all one big family. I suspect I was sort of, before I became a surveyor, I was living in the southeast of England, where you had two choices. You either worked on the boats between Ramsgate and France, or you worked for Hornby Hobbies making scale electrics. I was neither a very good sailor nor very good at putting things together. So I suspect if I wasn't a surveyor and I wasn't working for CBRE, I'd probably be driving a taxi or something completely random. But I can't think of anywhere I'd rather be, put it that way. Awesome, I think, is the only word I could think of. No, I think I would have to say, I can't say old, fair, I think is probably the one word I would choose. Yeah, I think my wife most identifies me with Daniel Craig for obvious reasons. I think for me, probably more Kung Fu Panda than anything else. Quite round, furry, but awesome when it comes to getting the job done.